For decades, the United States Air Force has been regarded as the world's supreme air force. But over the last 2 decades, Russia has been making significant changes to its own air force, investing heavily in new technology and capabilities. The USAF might have the budget and size, but is it really all it takes to dominate the air? The real difference lies much deeper. It's about how they fight, prepare, and even think. In this video, we'll take a look into the 2 biggest air forces in the world, USAF and Russia's Air Force. Stick with us because this is a story you don't want to miss. Air superiority plays a crucial role in today's conflicts, and here's the reason. Picture yourself on a battlefield where your opponent controls the air. What does this mean for you? It allows them to strike whenever they want, collect information without detection, and aid ground forces without worrying about counterattacks. Air superiority doesn't just provide a tactical edge, it's essential to win on land and at sea. It lets you rule the battlefield, protect important supply routes, and shield your own troops from threats from above. USA Air Force. The United States maintains the world's largest collection of fighter aircraft, consisting of 1,442 units. The U.S. Air Force depends on its stealthy fighter aircraft to operate precise control of airspace. The F-35 Lightning II stands as a 5th-generation fighter that uses radar-evading technology to stay undetected. The F-35 Lightning II serves as more than a stealth bomber because it delivers impressive capabilities across air-to-air combat and precision strikes and intelligence-gathering operations. The F-35 stands at the core of contemporary air warfare because of its adaptable capabilities. Among military aircraft, the F-22 Raptor serves as the top air superiority fighter. The F-35 Lightning II stands alone through its fast speed and agile performance and stealth capabilities. The F-22 controls airspace dominance through its superior avionics systems and powerful engines that prevent enemy radars from detecting it. Your path to victory depends on your ability to stay ahead of market competitors. Among all aircraft, the F-16 Fighting Falcon stands as a prominent choice. Although lacking stealth capabilities, the F-16 compensates through exceptional maneuverability and adaptability. The jet started its service years ago, yet continuous modernization keeps it effective during contemporary combat operations. Russian Air Force's top fighters. The Russian Air Force displays its combat capabilities through their agile 1,188 fighter jet aircraft. Technology in these planes focuses primarily on quick movements at high speeds and intense power delivery. Russia's Su-57 stealth fighter represents the country's most technologically advanced fighter aircraft because it unites superior agility with modern weaponry. Although the F-35 possesses superior stealth capabilities, the Russian Su-57 shares its high-speed flexibility, and it excels at and has been designed to engage enemies at extremely close distances. The Su-35 takes a different approach. This aircraft demonstrates amazing turning performance through its thrust vector control system, designed to excel during fast combat dogfights and complex flight movements. Among Russian military aircraft, we find the Su-27, which continues to serve in Russian forces since its initial deployment decades ago. The Su-35 can fight extremely well despite being an older aircraft than the modern Su-57 and Su-35, since it possesses both superior agility and combat abilities that make it destructive to enemy forces. The Su-27 stands as a prime example of Soviet-era engineering because it provides superior performance during aerial combat against single opponents. Budget and resources. U.S. Air Force. The United States Air Force maintains a fiscal budget over $185 billion, which surpasses the complete military expenses of Russia. While its robust budget allows the USAF to operate and control a comprehensive aircraft fleet while exploring technology frontiers to dominate the skies. Through their vast financial capabilities, the USAF maintains ongoing aircraft upgrades while producing world-leading military technologies. Russian Air Force. The Russian Air Force operates with a budget of $103 billion for 2024. Although powerful, the diminished budget limits what the Russian Air Force can accomplish compared to the USAF. The limited resources of Russia's defense budget force the military to select between modernization of existing aircraft and development of new designs while maintaining older equipment. So, how many aircraft do they have, and what does that tell us about their capabilities? Let's take a look at the sheer numbers. According to the World Directory of Modern Military Aircraft, the U.S. Air Force operates a massive fleet of 5,004 aircraft in active service. That's a force so vast and diverse, it covers everything from fighter jets to bombers and specialized reconnaissance aircraft. The sheer volume allows the USAF to dominate across the globe, maintaining a strategic presence whenever needed. On the other hand, the Russian Air Force operates around 3,677 units. While still a formidable number, it's clear that the scale is smaller compared to the USAF. But of course, numbers aren't everything. The U.S. Air Force has an extremely specialized fleet, with advanced models designed for specific missions. The Russian Air Force, in contrast, operates a more generalized fleet, often relying on older designs. This difference in specialization and modernization plays a key role in each Air Force's effectiveness. Bomber fleets. Now, let's dive into one of the most strategic aspects of any Air Force, the bombers. USA Air Force. The U.S. Air Force boasts a fleet of 152 bombers, including some of the most iconic and technologically advanced aircraft in the world. The B-52H Stratofortress, the B-1B Lancer, and the stealthy B-2 Spirit. These bombers serve multiple defense goals through their effective ability to strike at great distances while accomplishing precise aerial assault missions to deter enemy forces. The B-52H Stratofortress entered service for the first time during the 1950s. USAF Combat Force maintains the B-52H Stratofortress as one of its most powerful defensive aviation assets. Although it lacks the stealth capabilities of newer aircraft, it compensates through its impressive range and heavy payload capacity. With its ability to transport 70,000 pounds of ordnance, the B-52 delivers devastating strikes by deploying conventional bombs, along with nuclear weapons. This aircraft functions as the primary operational asset within the fleet because it remains prepared for global deployment. Air Force officials call the B-2 Spirit stealth bomber because of its excellent stealth capabilities. The stealth bomber's distinctive flying wing shape enables its radar-evading capabilities, which deliver extraordinary combat-penetrating power against protected enemy positions. Russian Air Force. The Russian Air Force operates a total of 125 bombers that form part of their fleet. These bombers possess great firepower despite lacking the stealth capabilities and precision of their American counterparts, because Russia focuses on building large numbers of bombers rather than advanced technology. The Tu-95 Bear represents one of Russia's oldest bomber aircraft, since its initial production in the 1950s. The Tu-95 bomber continues to pose a substantial threat because of its extended operational range and heavy weapon load. As a counterpart to the U.S. B-1B Lancer bomber, the Tu-160 Blackjack serves Russia with its high-speed capabilities for low-altitude operations. The Tu-160 features a swing-wing configuration which allows it to modify wing shapes to enhance aerodynamic performance during low-altitude, high-speed operations and long-range, high-altitude bombing missions. Each Air Force maintains its own distinctive method for conducting aerial operations. The U.S. Air Force places greater importance on superior quality than on numerical aircraft numbers. Their aircraft development aims at producing advanced multi-purpose platforms which handle diverse warfare operations including aerial combat and cyber warfare capabilities. Through their technological excellence, they achieve superior operational capabilities which support modern airspace and cyber warfare missions. The Russian Air Force, in contrast, focuses more on quantity. They rely on a larger number of aircraft, many of which are older models, to provide overwhelming force. Russia often uses its large fleet to achieve tactical dominance, focusing on brute strength in air battles. While they may not match the US in technological advancements, their strategy revolves around strength in numbers. Now let's look at the eyes in the sky, the surveillance and reconnaissance capabilities that keep each Air Force one step ahead. Through their advanced satellites and drones and early warning systems, the U.S. Air Force maintains superior global intelligence capabilities. The enhanced real-time decision-making capability of these forces results from their complete battlefield picture. Their superior situational awareness is key to their ability to act quickly and decisively. Russia, on the other hand, is still catching up when it comes to advanced surveillance. Their surveillance technology operates with older systems that lack modern sophistication. Despite lacking the extensive international networks of the United States, they maintain operational surveillance and reconnaissance capabilities that support effective defense activities. Finally, let's take a look at the costs associated with these fleets because maintaining such powerful forces doesn't come cheap. The U.S. Air Force invests heavily in its aircraft. The F-35 aircraft costs $109 million, while the B-2 Spirit costs $2 billion. The high price points justify themselves because these aircraft offer state-of-the-art capabilities. The aviation assets maintain the United States' position as a top military power in aerial combat. Russia's aircraft are generally more cost-effective, with a Tu-160 bomber costing around $163 to $300 million. While these prices are lower, the Russian fleet often lacks the cutting-edge tech of the U.S. aircraft. So, while Russia can operate more aircraft for less money, the technological gap makes it harder for them to compete in certain areas. To wrap it up, the U.S. and Russian air forces offer a fascinating glimpse into two contrasting approaches to modern air power. The U.S. leans on advanced technology and versatility, while Russia relies on time-tested designs and numbers. Both have their strengths and weaknesses, showcasing the diversity of global military strategies. What's your take? Is innovation the key to dominance, or can numbers still prevail? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more deep dives into military power and global strategies.